fat everywhere. So that is from the side, and now we're going to take a rear view, which I think is even worse, because it just, well, they're both bad. What can I say? It's the ugly truth. So you can see, again, you can really see here that there's just no muscle whatsoever in my arms. Very little, maybe some in my back. Surprisingly, I had some, but not much. Just so much back fat, it's just ridiculous. And then here, as we move down, it really disturbs me because my rear end is just, I'm flexing my rear end right here. I'm squeezing my glutes as hard as I possibly can, and they're flat and they're sagging, and you can see the saddlebags, you can see the fat basically in my thighs. At least I can certainly see it. It's got to be pretty obvious to everybody else as well. But my rear end in particular was just disturbingly saggy and flat. So anyway, that's where I started. I was very unhappy with myself at that time, and you can understand why. So now we're going to talk about where I'm at now, and I'll see if I can show you my progress. Basically, I would say a little less than halfway to my goal, because I started, like I said, at 162. Right now, I'm about 152. Well, no, that's what the scale says. So I am. I've lost several inches. I've gained muscle, which is really good. I can't really say that I've reached my goal in the muscle area. Like, my biceps are nice and firm, but there's a layer of fat still over the muscle. My triceps are starting to develop too. They're firm, but they're not gonna pop until, one, I lose more weight, and two, I need to work more on maybe some heavier weights to develop specific muscle groups. My shoulders are definitely improved, but they have, still, I wanna see these really pop. I love a nice shoulder girth. I don't know if that's the word that they use, but that's what I use. Then if we take a look at my back, I can't really see what you're seeing at the moment, but hopefully, based on the pictures you saw there, you're seeing more muscle, both in my shoulders, my arms, and my back, and less fat. And as I lose the additional weight, we're gonna see more muscle, because I'm gonna be doing a lot more cardio, cleaning up my diet even more, and I'm increasing my workouts. One of the areas where I've had the most improvement, at least from, well, in terms of inches and just the way, the strength, the way they feel, and I hope the way they look, is my legs, my rear end. So let's see if we can take a look there. I have lost, since I started my journey, I'll back up just a little bit further so you can get the full perspective. I have lost almost 2 inches off of each of my thighs. So that's where I've seen the biggest drop. It used to be, back when I was that fat, that this area here, well, there was no space whatsoever. So I've lost 1.5 inches on my hips. So that's good. My rear end is my glutes. I've been working on quite a bit, and I hope you can see that there is more tone. Hopefully they're a little rounder, but I'm looking to, and there's no more saddlebags here. That's all hard. That's muscle at this point. There is no fat there. There's still some fat, but not as much. I've developed my hamstrings. My quads are really nice and hard. My rear end, when I push it now, hopefully it's a little rounder, but I want to lift it and tone it even more. And that's going to come both with targeted strength exercises, more cardio, and again, just really watching my diet. So the waist area is still my biggest problem. You can see that there's still some fat here. You can still see that I've got the lower ab tummy fat right here in particular. The happy part is that right up here below the breastbone, it's starting to go down more. This is the most problematic area. The fat back is getting better, but certainly not gone. I would say as I lose the next 15 pounds and I reach my goal, because that's really what my regular weight has always been,